If you're hoping to grow more tomatoes than ever this season, you're in for a treat. In today's video, I'll walk you through 3 incredibly simple but highly effective techniques that can dramatically increase your tomato harvest. These steps are straightforward and can be followed by anyone regardless of experience level. Stick around until the end, and if you enjoy the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful gardening advice. Let's begin with the foundation. Quite literally, successful tomato cultivation starts with how well you prepare the planting area. A good growing bed sets the tone for the entire season. One of the best ways to enhance your soil is by adding a generous layer of vermicompost. This material, made from worm castings, is teeming with nutrients and beneficial microbes that work wonders for plant health. These microorganisms improve nutrient absorption and create a thriving soil environment. Vermicompost also strikes the perfect balance between moisture retention and drainage, supporting robust root development. Once the compost is in place, the next step is to dig out spacious planting holes. Make sure they're wide and deep enough, and space them out by roughly 10 to 12 inches. When planting tomatoes, bury the seedlings deeply, at least halfway into the soil. Tomato plants have the unique ability to grow roots along their buried stems, and the more roots they have, the stronger and healthier they'll become. Before placing each seedling into its hole, add 2 tablespoons of fish meal fertilizer. This organic supplement offers a slow, steady release of essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, both of which are crucial for early growth and strong root systems. Don't forget to remove the lower leaves from the seedlings before planting, as this helps prevent fungal infections and redirects energy toward root establishment. After setting the plant in place, gently firm the soil around it and give it a thorough watering to help it settle in. This solid start makes a noticeable difference as the season progresses and the plant begins to produce fruit. About 2 weeks later, it's time to give your plants a nutritional boost using a homemade liquid fertilizer. Tomatoes are known for their high nutrient demands, and without regular feeding, they won't reach their full potential. This fertilizer is rich in nitrogen and easy to make using materials you probably already have in your garden. Begin by gathering the lower leaves and small shoots, or suckers, you previously pruned from your tomato plants. These parts are typically non-productive and more prone to disease since they tend to touch the soil. By removing them, you not only improve air circulation around the plant but also collect the main ingredient for your nutrient tea. Chop the leaves and suckers into small pieces to speed up decomposition. Mix them with worm castings if available. If not, compost or fertile garden soil can be used as alternatives. Worm castings are especially valuable because they're full of nutrients and beneficial microbes that activate the fermentation process. Next, fill a container with non-chlorinated water. If you're using tap water, allow it to sit uncovered for 24 hours so the chlorine can dissipate. Once your container is ready, combine the chopped plant material and worm castings with the water, stir it thoroughly, and loosely cover the container to allow air to flow. Avoid sealing it completely, as some oxygen exposure is necessary for fermentation. Let this mixture sit for 10 to 14 days. During this time, the nutrients and microorganisms will leach into the water, creating a potent liquid fertilizer. You'll notice a strong smell when it's ready. That's completely normal. Before using it, dilute the solution by mixing 5 liters of the fermented tea with 10 liters of fresh water. This balanced, nutrient-rich liquid will give your tomato plants the fuel they need for vigorous growth and fruit development. Now let's talk about pruning, a step that can either enhance or hinder your harvest depending on how it's done. Many gardeners underestimate how important proper pruning is when it comes to maximizing tomato yields. But the key is to prune according to the type of tomato plant you're growing. There are two main categories, determinate and indeterminate. Determinate varieties grow to a certain size, produce their fruit all at once and then stop. Because their growth is limited, they don't require much pruning. The only thing you need to do is remove the bottom leaves that might come into contact with the soil. Avoid removing suckers or branches on these plants, as this could reduce your potential yield. Indeterminate tomatoes are different, they grow continuously and produce fruit over a long period. These plants benefit greatly from regular pruning. Start by removing the bottom leaves to protect against soil-borne diseases. Next, focus on eliminating the suckers, the small offshoots that emerge at the junction where a leaf meets the main stem. If left alone, suckers develop into additional branches, which can overcrowd the plant, reduce airflow, and create conditions ripe for disease. However, don't go overboard. Keep 2 to 3 of the strongest main stems and remove the extras. This ensures the plant grows tall and open, with better light exposure and air circulation. With fewer, stronger branches, the plant can put more energy into developing large, flavorful fruits rather than supporting unnecessary foliage. By following these 3 powerful techniques, preparing your bed thoughtfully, feeding with homemade fertilizer at the right time, and pruning according to plant type, you'll be giving your tomato plants everything they need to thrive. The results will speak for themselves when your garden is bursting with fresh, juicy tomatoes. If you enjoyed this guide, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more practical gardening tips. And check out my other videos for even more ways to keep your garden healthy and productive.